Four foods you probably want to stay away from if you have yeast causing your acid reflux, and if you don't know what's causing it and you eat these foods, you probably have a yeast overgrowth. The first one is coffee. Now, coffee is a fermented product, and fermented products seem to cause havoc whenever you have a yeast overgrowth, especially having it on an empty stomach. I actually think coffee is one of those things that cause people a lot of digestive problems, even if you don't have reflux, especially if you have it on an empty stomach. There's nothing in there to buffer either the acidity from the coffee, the caffeine itself, or the actual coffee beans affecting your digestive system. So that's the first one. The second one is chocolate. Again, another fermented product. A lot of people don't realize that chocolate is fermented, and a lot of chocolate is actually pretty moldy. And again, when you've got fermentation and you've got mold and you've got an overgrowth of yeast, that can absolutely trigger your acid reflux. The third one would be bread. Again, another fermented product, but bread is tricky because it also contains yeast. And if you have a yeast overgrowth and you eat more yeast, it seems to make your issues significantly worse. So if you have a yeast overgrowth, you eat baked goods, especially bread, and it triggers your reflux, you probably have a yeast overgrowth causing your problem. And finally, alcohol. Again, you've got a double combination of sugar that feeds the yeast, and then you've got the alcohol, which is a fermented product, again, irritating your yeast. And actually, alcohol really irritates your esophagus. So if you eat those four foods and they cause reflux, you probably have a yeast overgrowth causing your issue. What I would do is open up the Pilot Purge capsules into water, swish them around your mouth, gargle, swallow. That should do the trick. Hopefully you like these tips. If you do, please follow on for more.